I don't know why, but I really do think this video is a good idea. I'm about to react to one of my first YouTube videos I ever posted. It's giving cringe. Yeah, it's giving cringe heavy. Let's get into it before I change my mind. Hey girl, I hope all is well. She behind me. I am Shekira Unique, and welcome to my Watch Me Blow Up series, my 30 days to monetization challenge, where I am posting daily for the month of March. She don't know what's on the top of my head, girl. Why I'm posting daily for the month of March, to see if I can become monetized. If you would like to be a part of my journey, or would like to follow along, or maybe you just want to support your girl, go ahead and subscribe. And be sure to check out our other FaceTime calls, because I did call you and I did let you know what it is and what it ain't and what it used to be. So yeah, trust me, just subscribe. You'll love it here. You'll love it here. Without further ado, let's get into this video before I really change my mind, because I'm looking at this thumbnail and I am literally okay. I don't even remember this video. That's the crazy part. I remember it, but I don't really at the same time. So let's go ahead and get into this video. This is definitely in my beginning phases where I just had to question, like, do I really have to? Like, I don't just have one. Like, I want to be the niche. That's where I was with it. Like, I want to be the niche. I am the niche, you know? So that's where that thumbnail really came from. That's where this video idea really came from. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Rip the band-aid off. So first things first, this thumbnail. Okay, I was doing a little something. I was exploring. I can tell. I got it down here, so that's why it's on my iPad and I'm recording. So yeah, but okay, I could see a little something. Don't really know how I want to do this video, but this is the truth about my YouTube channel. If you trying to figure out what your niche is gonna be, you want to make a YouTube channel but don't know where to start, this is the video for you. I'm actually going to take you through my process as I'm doing it to find out what my niche is gonna be for my YouTube. Stay tuned. Let me start off by saying, first of all, I'm cute. I'm cute. First of all, just look at me. Like, yes, now I'm all wide back and just a little sag, you know, but I'm still up here, have all kinds of ways, no lashes, nails not did. You know, my nails ain't been did in, I want to say 3 years. I ain't had my nails done in 3 years. Oh my God. Okay. Stay tuned. Another thing. From this song right here, it was supposed to be under one of those non-copyrighted music channels, and it wasn't. Well, it was at the time. Now they're going back and copyrighting all of those videos, so that's why they're private or unlisted, because I don't got time for that. Like, I really don't. So yeah, but that was, yeah. And I was editing on iMovie. I was editing on iMovie, Pixar, whatever, and Canva. I was doing a couple things, but yeah, yeah. Oh, and font something. I had this app. It wasn't the fonts. I had the app, and it, like, no, besides the fact. I am Shekira Unique, and welcome back to another video. So I'm not really sure how I want to do this video exactly, but I do know that I need to be trying to find my niche on YouTube for after my whole birthday series. So what I got my notebook. I just wrote down niche on it, and I'm finna come up with like different ideas that I can do for my niche that's still me, because I feel like when you do your niche, you don't really, yeah, you're doing it for other people, but you're doing it for yourself first. And I want my niche to really be me. So, and I have so many different ways that I can be helpful to other people. It's like I have journals and journals and journals full of content for so many different things. And it's not even that I was thinking about YouTube when I was just writing down how I can do this, what can I do, and stuff like that. But it just so happens that YouTube is a platform that I can use to bring these ideas to life and express them, or express myself, and talk about my different journeys and stuff like that. So first thing I want to talk about is, I want to jot down, is the fact that I am hearing impaired. I wear hearing aids in both my ears. I have so many different things that I can talk about being like hard of hearing. It's just a few things that I could be talking about pertaining to that. It's so much. And then
Still very true.
So let me write that down.
Yeah, write it down.
Okay. Now the next thing that I want to jot down, I'm gonna jot it down first. I have alopecia. And there's so many videos that I can do about alopecia.
I have CCCA alopecia, and I'm not even going to try to, I know central something alopecia. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but I do have that. It's all across my top. So like in the front and my center, well before I was pregnant, so it's not nothing with pregnancy or nothing like that. Like I found out, officially found out when I was 23, but I had it before 23. I think I got a keratin treatment. I was 20. Yeah, I was 20, probably close to 21. If not 21 already, but I believe I was 20 when I found out that I mean, not when I found out, when I got a keratin treatment and a silk press. And I feel like that's what you know caused it. But yeah, I was 19 when I officially found out. I was no, I'm lying. I was 19 when I got my first pair of hearing aids, but I had knew before that I was hard at hearing. I think I was 16. And the reason why it took so long is because I was in denial for so long. Like my mama, she just got tired of that. She was like, let's go get tested. But anyway, those are stories for another day.
About my particular alopecia, not just about alopecia generally, because I don't really know about a lot about the different types and stuff. I just know about my type and how that even like came about and stuff like that. So, and this is another thing, a lot of people don't understand or know that alopecia can truly happen to anybody. It is not just like a age thing. Sorry, I'm writing it down. It is not just like an age thing that comes with age. You start to lose your hair or anything like that. But it could be caused from like chemicals and stuff that you put in your hair. Mine in particular was not. It could be caused by tension from wearing a whole bunch of braids. Mine in particular was not. It was truly just something that happened to me. And it happened to me very young. I was 21 when I first started seeing a difference in my hair. And then I was 23 when I first got diagnosed. When I first seen a dermatologist, I was 23. So that is something. Oh, I was 19 when I went and seen an audiologist. But I pretty much kind of knew for about 2 years as well. Why are these gaps in between the time I notice something and the time I actually go and get seen for it? It's, you know, like, it's a lot that I can like express and help with. Let's see.
another thing. I sell wigs and hair. So, entrepreneurship. Is that a word?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had to think about it.
Say it again. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship. Whatever. You get me. Let me write that down. I can go through the ins and outs of running a business, how to run a successful business, how to keep your face out of the clear from your brand, how to keep that separate, because that's what I did. Even though I don't recommend that, I feel like when you are more transparent and you are open up to you open up a little bit to the world, and you're not only selling your business, you're selling yourself as well. And a lot of people buy into brands and companies and stuff like that when they know who's running it, when they know the cause, the reason, like, you know what I mean. If you be more transparent with people, they're more prone to buy from you. But that is a downside. You can be, if you're not really likable, or you don't feel like you can be likable to a variety of people, or the people that you are truly selling for, that might not be something that you want to do, you know. But I'm pretty sure somebody out there is going to like your personality and is going to buy into your brand, even if they don't have anything to do with what it is that you're selling or your product or anything like that. So yeah, entrepreneurship, like I said, you get me. So the next thing I want to talk about is being a lazy, intellectual entrepreneur.
Lie, honey, lie.
Being a lazy, intellectual, being a lazy, intellectual entrepreneur. Is that a thing? Girl, yes, it is a thing. And basically what a lazy intellectual entrepreneur, excuse me if I'm like pronouncing that wrong, let me know down in the comments below nicely, okay? So
You're too late.
being a lazy intellectual entrepreneur is hard to explain. So I am someone who has books and books, binders and binders of ideas. Everybody got ideas, right? Yes, correct. Everybody has ideas. But can everybody piece together a complete business plan? Can everybody put together a complete business plan? No, everybody can't. Can you put your best foot forward as if it's your business and you're really selling it to somebody else? No, you can't, but I can. I can make something completely mine in my head, and going through everything I'm talking about, budget, revenue, how I'm going to do this, different ways I can achieve this, and put it all together, and here you go. You got ideas for different platforms. How can you do this? How can you do that? Different vendors for this, different vendors for that. How to come up with this? How can this be packaged? These different ways it can be packaged. That's me. The cheapest way, the cost of it, the profit, how you can reinvest this into that. Like, you know what I mean? I come up with that entire thing and I sell it to somebody else, somebody who's going to do it. I have so many ideas, and I know I'm not going to do half of them. I know I'm not going to do majority of them. Actually, forget the half. I'm not doing majority of them. But somebody out there with the money and that wants to own a business, that wants to do this, can do it. They come to me for the ideas. I put it together and sell it back to them. Like, you might say, okay, I want a hair store. But I don't want just any kind of hair store. I want a hair store that's going to stand out. I want a hair store that's going to draw different people, or whatever the case may be. I want them to have a complete experience when they come to my hair store. say, okay, what is it that you like? What are you going to be selling in your hair store? Do you want your hair store, are you a naturalist? Do you want your hair store to be pertaining to only naturals? Give me that. And I can go ahead and come up with a whole brand. Do you want to be the face of your brand? Or do you want no?
I did that before. And not necessarily a hair store, but like a pop-up shop type of thing. And that went really well. That went really, really, really well. Back to the video.
Want no one to really know. And then I can even come up with some products that you, based off of what you told me that you use, I can come up with some products.
Reached out to vendors, did all of that. I did a lot. I even tested, like, got tests of products for them and sent them their way and everything. Like I did that.
Different ways that you can package it, and you can have a whole section generated to you in your store, as well as having all these other things in there. And then you can also make it to where your store is the only store that they can buy this at. Because you got an online store, you know, you got a walk-in store. I mean, heck, your hair store could be have a drive-through as well. That's different.
I pitched that a couple of times. Nobody wanted that.
Store, even though there's an unspoken thing, we don't judge nobody that walks into the hair store looking any kind of way. Your drive-through is convenient. Drive around to the drive-through. I got you. So there's that. Being a lazy, intellectual entrepreneur. I can talk about that alone. I can talk about how to get into that. I can talk about, like, you know, it's like so many different things, because like I said, everybody has ideas. Everybody can benefit. It's so much of me that I can share. Like, I don't really know if this niche specific whatever, this whole niche thing is gonna work for me. I don't know if it's gonna work.
First of all, I get asked all the time, Shekira, how do you work in education? You can't pronounce a lot of stuff. And it's not that I can't pronounce it. I can. It's just, and I can read too. It's just that being hard at hearing, and I don't always hear how it's supposed to be announced or pronounced, if that makes sense. So, and once I get set in my ways on how I think these two, well, once I was set in my ways on how I think certain words are pronounced, like for the longest, I was saying, instead of audacity, I was saying, you know what? Never mind. We ain't gonna talk about that.
I don't know if it's gonna work for me. Do I have separate channels for different things? Or can I, because most people, if they don't know what their niche is, they post about 5 different videos. And 5 different types of videos, or however many they thinking about doing. Whether it's 2, 3, they post those different types of videos and see what really takes off, right? And then they focus everything else around that one video from there on out. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like I can be my authentic self only doing one type of video. So if I have a video about, let's say, because I sell wigs, I don't do them, but I do my own hair, and just basically the way I do my hair is different from what I've seen on YouTube. I can share that. The way I do my hair is also different, not just because I like different things, but also because I am hard at hearing, and I do wear hearing aids in both ears, so I have to be a little bit more cautious about how I cut my wigs and different things like that. And my reasoning for applying it differently and putting on, it's like just a lot that I can like share and people can benefit from. And I just don't see myself like sticking to one thing. I don't see if it's possible for me to stick to one thing. That could be what makes my channel different, you know, but it's gonna be people on here that's not gonna care how I found out I was hard at hearing. They're not gonna care what caused me to be hard at hearing. Nothing caused me to be hard at hearing. It's very natural and it actually runs in my family. If it happens to me, will I go that route and get 2 cochlears? Yes, I would. Would you like to see that? Not everybody that's gonna be subscribed to me that's subscribe to me for my hair or subscribe to me for entrepreneurship or being a lazy intellectual entrepreneur. They're not going to care about my process with cochlears or how what cream makes my head feel good or none of that, you know. So do I have different channels for different things? Can I just come up with different playlists? Can I upload certain videos about certain things on certain days? What? Because it would have to be certain days within the month, because not everybody is going to want me to be like, okay, I'm going to dedicate this whole month to lazy intellectual entrepreneurship or being an entrepreneur for this whole month, and then not hear nothing from me for, because the next month's not that month. Next month going to be hearing impairment. Then the month after that gonna be alopecia, you know. So how do I do that? I'm really trying to like sit here and think of a way that I can do this and still be my authentic self. I think I should have, here's how I'm thinking I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna see how it works, even though, you know, I don't know, because what's gonna work for me is not gonna work for everybody else. So even if this works for me and I put this out there and then everybody be like, okay, I don't have to stick with one niche, when really one niche is what is a strong point for you, you know. I don't want to be misleading at all. I don't even know if this is going to work for me. I don't know if any single one of these ideas alone is going to work for me. But it goes back to who I'm doing it for. I'm doing it for myself and for you second. You know? I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel, do it about my hearing impairment. I have videos that I already recorded and I haven't even put out yet because I was still so stuck on this niche. And this niche is holding me back because I want to do videos for different stuff. And I got videos about my alopecia. And I know what y'all probably thinking, like, dang girl, you got the going on. Yeah. Yeah, I do got the stuff going on. I got so much in it, and so being so young, a lot of people don't really be like believing it. Like I was in this group chat for hair, and we talk about different hairs and we bounce ideas off of each other. And I was telling her, and she was like, ages 23 to 40, that's dumb. Why would you even target that? That's not gonna. Well, I found out that early, and I know I can't be the only one. Even if I am, even better. But I know there's people out there that's struggling with this, that's thinking that it's close to the end of the world, and I am here to tell you, no, it ain't. It's okay. I'm not saying go around flexing your bald spots. But if that's something that you want to do, then go ahead. Because anytime I get a chance, I snatch this wig on off. I don't care if a bald spot's showing or not. I don't care. I don't care if you can see my head completely thin on this side and no edges and spots over there. I don't care. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. I actually have 4 dreads that I'm going to keep as dreads. There's two's under the wig. They right here. I'm going to keep.
I cut my dreads December of 2024.
I'm keeping them. I don't care if all my hair go.
So sad.
These won't.
So sad.
These ain't.
Literally am
I ain't giving them a chance. I don't care if they fall off. I'll glue these bad boys back on my head. I bet y'all use some got to be glued in.
Anywho.
These here to stay. I can be completely bald. My 4 dreads, like I said, they will be there. Yeah, I have my notebook on my hearing impairment. I have my notebook on my CCA, which is the type of alopecia that I have. I have my notebook on my entrepreneurship, and then I have my notebook on my lazy intellectual entrepreneurship, which I call lie. Which I'm okay with calling it a lie, because at the end of the day, I'm selling it to somebody else. At the end of the day, this is not necessarily somebody's idea, but they pay for it, so that makes it theirs, you know? So I'm okay with calling it a lie. I actually feel like I got nowhere with this video outside like sharing it with you guys on my thought process and stuff, because I truly don't know what my niche is gonna be still. So far what I've been saying is I don't have a niche. I'm not niche specific. I'm just me. I know that videos before this was extremely hard to watch. I was so nervous. I was so like, what am I gonna do? Da, 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 da. Even though I had recorded other videos prior to starting my birthday series, it was like, okay, I know for a fact I'm posting these. These ain't no maybes, you know? Like, I'm posting what I got. So it was a little bit more, all 5. You gonna get all of me. So yeah, I might actually do the idea that I said though. I'll start with being hearing impaired, and then I'll see what alopecia does for me. And then I'll ease in entrepreneurship, right? And then I'm going into selling ideas, lazy intellectual entrepreneurship, and as well as vlogging the entire time. That may work. Alright guys, that is all I have. Thank you guys for watching me come up with my niche and how I will be doing it. This is my complete process, so this is how I'm going through it. If I come up with something else, I will make sure to make a video or add it to this one. But thank you all for watching. I am Shekira Unique. Do not forget to like, comment, and share my video with anyone you think will enjoy it. And do not forget to subscribe if you have not already. I appreciate you guys so much. Hit the notification bell so that way you can be notified when I upload a new video.
So yeah, my first video was a hot mess, but honestly, I'm proud. Yeah, I've come very far. I think we all had our share of posting a very cringy video. It is not just me, and I know I am not alone. If you are just starting out on YouTube, I do think that it is important for you to embrace the cringe. You are going to cringe at your earlier videos anyways. You'll improve with time, especially if you keep in mind that you do your best right then and there, but you always look for ways that you can improve. Tiki. Always look for ways that you can improve. Your first video won't be perfect, so don't go for perfection. Your first few videos, remember what I said, 50 to 100 is not going to be your best work, and that is okay. But as long as you are finding ways that you can improve, the smallest things make a difference. I would definitely focus on learning and not overthinking. Just go ahead. You will never learn anything if you don't post it. But yeah, that's really all I was calling you for. I just wanted to see how that video was. I was actually going through debating on whether or not I wanted to delete it or not. I think I am. I don't know. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to delete it or not. It's still unlisted or privated, so
I don't know. But I thought before I decide or make a decision or anything like that, I will go ahead and share it with you, my reaction to one of my first YouTube videos. To be honest, this is not my first YouTube video. This is my first YouTube video outside of my married birthday series. My married birthday series was my first real posting on YouTube, and once that was over, this was my, well, I think about right before I stopped it, I posted that video. And yeah, so this was my first video outside of my married birthday series, my first video ever. So yeah, I thought I'd share it with you. I'm pretty proud of it. But yeah, that is all I called you for. I really don't have anything else that I want to talk about or anything else that's on my radar right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hang it up for the night. So in closing, I am Shekira Unique, and I really hope that you answer the phone the next time I call. Be sure to like and send me a text down below. Let me know what you thought of my first video and what you think about my videos now. I see the resemblance. They are sisters. But yeah, Shekira signing out. See me in my next one. She's so cute.